Your wife is yelling at you. Firstly, I'm sorry this is happening, but here is my 7-point survival guide. Number 1, don't yell back. Just listen patiently and respectfully. No matter how right or wrong you think you or she is, the worst thing you can do right now is throw fuel on the fire. Number 2, don't interrupt. Just listen. Are you starting to notice a common word here? Listen. Actually, not listening might be the root cause of her yelling in the first place. Men are notoriously bad listeners. 3, for the love of God, don't ask if she's on her period. Even if she is, even if you think she is, even if you think it, whatever you do, don't say it. When you say this, you're basically discounting everything she's saying. 4, don't ask her to calm down unless you really want to double down on this trouble. 5, if you can't see a specific point she's making, don't ask for clarification. Sometimes people just need to vent, and this may appear like circle talk, but men do it just as much as women. A lot of what I'm saying here goes both ways for each sex. 6, when and only when she seems to have stopped yelling at you, and please don't say something like, "Are you done now?" Apologize with the deepest sincerity you can possibly drum up. I don't care if you think you're right and shouldn't apologize. Do you want her to stop yelling or not? Also, consider the fact that in her mind, your life partner's mind, she is right. Perception is reality, and if she feels you offended her, then you offended her. Now, warning in flashing lights. If you make the apology without meaning it, you will only make things worse. 7, finally, don't, whatever you do, try to solve the problem. The problem that she seems to have. Just, yes, and here's that word again, listen. Finally, let's make sure this doesn't happen as much, shall we? And how can you do that? Here's how. By knowing her genotype. When you know her genotype, you will understand her more, and you will know who she is and what her purpose is in life. You will have the key to her heart and empower her in a way she won't believe. What's a genotype? So it's a personality type system that's spookily accurate from my award-winning and best-selling book that Jack Canfield from The Secret documentary on Netflix said was fantastic and groundbreaking. There's no need to read the book, unless you really want to, of course, go ahead. I'll email you the list of all the genotypes, all the personality profiles, and you can see your wife right there. Just enter your correct name and email below. Make sure it's correct because I'm sending you this by email. Thanks for joining me.